What does forking mean for open-source Linux projects? Imagine you find a recipe you love, but you want to add your own twist or fix a mistake. In the world of open-source Linux projects, this idea is called forking. It's when someone copies the entire code of an existing project and starts developing it separately. Thanks to open-source licenses, anyone can do this because the code is freely available to copy, change, and share. Forking begins with copying the original project's source code. After that, the new project, called a fork, can grow in its own direction. Developers might fork a project because they want different features, want to fix bugs the original team isn't addressing, or want to experiment without risking the main project. Sometimes, a project becomes inactive, and a new group forks it to keep it alive and evolving. There are two main types of forks. A soft fork is temporary, meant to test changes and then merge back into the original project. It's like trying out a new recipe and deciding if it's good enough to keep. A hard fork is permanent, creating a completely separate project that does not plan to rejoin the original. Hard forks are like creating a new dish from the same ingredients but with a different style or flavor. In the Linux world, forking has shaped many popular distributions. For example, Ubuntu started as a fork of Debian, aiming to make Linux easier for everyday users. CentOS was a fork of Red Hat Enterprise Linux, focusing on stability for servers. These forks let developers customize Linux to fit different needs, whether for beginners, businesses, or specialized tasks. It's important to tell the difference between a fork and a distribution. A distribution packages the original project with extra software and configurations, but it still follows the main project's development. A fork, however, takes the code and develops it separately, often leading to a completely new project. Distributions benefit from working with the original project, while forks must maintain their own code and community support. Forking shows how flexible and adaptable open-source software can be. It allows developers to create tailored versions of Linux for servers, desktops, or embedded systems. This process encourages innovation, letting the community respond quickly to new ideas or changing needs. Unlike proprietary systems, where the source code is closed, Linux's open nature makes forking possible and easy. Practically, forking helps create specialized Linux versions optimized for performance, security, or user experience. It's how we get a variety of Linux distributions suited for different environments. This diversity is a core part of the open-source philosophy, which values sharing, collaboration, and continuous improvement. Forking keeps Linux vibrant, innovative, and ready to meet the needs of many different users and uses.